Not sure why I haven't fixed that yet. Greatest show on earth. God. What's good? Look at this market overnight. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Like, it just gotta be kidding me. Anytime that I try to put a short on overnight like that, try to get a big move, the market never moves like that. And then today, look at that. I mean, what in the absolute fuck? The market last night from the basically 20 level all the way down there to the 63s now. You gotta love it. It's like comedy. Sometimes I feel like trading is literally comedy. It's just like a joke. It's look at this thing on the 15-minute chart. Oh my gosh. Like, if I would have gotten short last night and went to bed, I would have woken up. It would have went down to this level and then it got right back out and stopped me out before the market opened. There's no way that I could have shorted last night at the 16s and the market would have went to the 62s. It would have been impossible. Like, it just would. There's no fucking way in the world that could have ever happened. And well, there it is. Classic. Just classic. What's poppin'? It's Fresh Cash Friday, my friends. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, you know what to do. You know what to do. Hit the like button. Let's go. It's time to party, baby. We gonna party. We gonna party. We gonna party. Party, party. Fresh Cash Friday. Let's go. Right now, looking at some levels here on the 15-minute chart. We've got the pivot points, actually. We need to get these things, like, white again. Things are getting dark again. Things are getting... Pivot points on the 15-minute chart here. Taking a look. All right. Right now, we got a pivot point down there at the 949 level. We're going to be opening up with a massive gap in the SPY. About a 5-point move, a 5-point gap in the SPY, obviously to the downside here. So we'll see what happens once the market opens. We opened up. We had that news this morning at 8:30. The market did not like the news from the 88s down there to the 64s. So the key levels to focus on today, we got that previous day low. Remember yesterday, that previous day high ended up being beautiful resistance. We'll see if that's going to be the same case today. If that previous day low here at the 75 ends up being resistance, and then we move lower down there to the 50s. We have the pivot point at the 84s. We got a pivot point all the way up there at the 08s. So we'll see what happens here. We had yesterday's pivot at this level. The 61 level was yesterday's pivot right there. On the daily chart, we're just sitting right now on the daily chart. There's a close. There's another daily close right at this level, at that 63 level being a low on the daily chart. And then there's a pivot point on the daily chart all the way down at the 902s on the daily. So on the daily chart, you got 902 level being... that 3,902 being the next pivot on the daily chart. So we'll see what happens here at open. Right now, market sell, sell, sell. But obviously, we don't want to just sell, sell, sell. We want to wait for something good to happen here today. But like I said, we will be opening up with a massive gap to the downside. So there is potential for kind of a pushback up here. You never know. I don't try to predict which way the market's going to go. I'm just trying to ride the waves, baby. Ride the waves. That's all we're going to be doing today. Riding the waves. Yes, ma'am. So we got about 7.5 minutes here till the market opens. Right now, looking at the book map, there's a bunch of liquidity sitting there at the 60s. Got point of control there at 67. Below that, looks like 50 down there. being support. So 60 and then 50 area here on the book map right now. That 60 area looking pretty thick. We got the yeah, got a big move down here today. So well, let's see what happens. Just waiting and watching for the open now. We got about 6.5 minutes till market opens. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, you know what to do. Blow it up, baby. Trying to post up on Twitter really quick that we're live here. We're live on Twitter. All right. Letting the world know. We got to let the world know that we're live here. Fresh Gas Friday. Right now, the market's sitting there at the 61 level there. Like I said, we got the pivot points down there at the 49s. We got a pivot point at the 84s. So kind of right there in the middle right now between those two pivots here. The market this morning, sell from the 90s down there to the 60s. Will it have the power to push back up here today? There's got to be a massive gap in the SPY here. One big old gap in the SPY. Looks like the NASDAQ trying to find the bottom down here as well. NASDAQ and the ES both kind of sitting at this level right now at the lows. So we'll see what happens here in about 3.5 minutes. Once the market opens, we try to get that push back up here a little bit. I think overall, in general, you just want to push back up. You want something to get a possible short going if we can push back up into that, I'd say like 70 level. Problem right now is you just do not want to be shorting here at the bottom. So just sitting back, waiting and watching for the market to open here. Looking at the 15-minute chart there. We got that previous day low at the 74s. So if we push up here like this, we push up the 74s and then get denied, that would be beautiful for a short opportunity. So kind of works out beautiful right there. We just need that push kind of back up into here, into the 70s one more time. Just get one little push back up into that 70 level there. Pretty oversold right now. There's a point of control on the book map right now showing up there at the 66s. So get over that 66 level, then push up there into the 70s next. The low of days so far at 61.50, 62s. Market trying to push back up here already, finding some support. We like to see that push up there to the 70s, like I said. Push up into this 74 level, get stuck there. That would be, I think, overall good spot to possibly think about shorting. But let's just wait that first, 5-10 minutes. Just let the market do its thing, and then we kind of make a move from there. No rush today. No rush to jump in. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, do me a favor, blow up that like button. It's free to like. Let's get 500 likes here on the stream for Fresh Cash Friday. Fresh Cash Friday, baby. Big gap down, though, today. Like I said, the SPY gapping down from the 400s now. The SPY at like the 395 here. So we got a massive gap in the SPY. And we'll see how this plays out at open. There is, I would say, a little bit of support there on the daily chart with that low of day. There's a daily candle with a low pretty much here at the 63s. So we'll see if we find some support there at open. But right now, got about 20 seconds till the market opens. 20 seconds. If you guys haven't hit that like button. Blow it up, baby. Help me help you. And here we go. Market is open for business. Fresh Cash Friday, baby. Hitting that point of control right now. 66, 67. Like I said, kind of looking for a push back up here, actually. We got a massive gap in that SPY chart. Let's see if it has momentum to... Got to get above that previous day low there. That 74 level here. Get this push back up here into this level, and then we think about possibly getting short there. We'll find out. Would have liked a little bit more of a push up here. Testing those lows again there at the 60s. That 66, 67 level. $65 battle right now. 65 battling there. They can get this push up over the 65s. Try to push to the 70 level there. Once again, pushing up their 68s. I think that 70 level just wants to get touched here today. 70s wants to get touched. Taking this thing long right there up to that 68s. See if we can push through 68s up there to the 70s next. $68.75 on the book map right now, trying to hold us down there. Get the fills up in there, 68s. Got one fill, 68. Looking for 69.50 here, and then 70.50 up there. Trying to get all the way there to the 70s now. See if we can get filled here at 69.25 just to lock it in. It's Friday, Fresh Cash Friday. Let's go. Making some money. Nice little pushback up there. There's that push up there to the 70s now. And there's that push up there, 70s. The little flies are like so annoying. Ah, ah, ah. Can't trade like this in the jungle. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, do me a favor. We got 380 likes. Let's get 500 likes here on the stream. Fresh Cash Friday. Come on. Market up there to the 71s now. Still pushing. I went long earlier from the 65s up there to the 70s now. You can see right there. Getting in long 65 area and then selling up there into the 70s. Right now, just watching the 70 level here. This is actually the 1,000 tick chart, by the way. Now the question is, can we get all the way up in here? Market got stuck there at the 70s, but fuck. Look at that. Just dropped right down. Didn't really give us much time for an entry there. Went from literally 70. Should be able to get a little pushback up here still. Hey, look at that pushback up. Wow. I called that. Good thing we didn't short that breakdown right there. I don't know why, but that was just too quick right there. Too quick, people. Still pushing. 72s now. This is where it gets interesting. Do we kind of double top here at this level right here? Hit that previous day low. Let's see. Right now, the market just pushing higher and higher. Just pushing. Up there to the 73s now. Still just going. Let's see what happens now at this 74 level. We got a pivot point on the SPY at the 397.21. So 397.21 pivot on the SPY here. We're pushing above that previous day low here at the 74s. I would expect some type of resistance here at this level now, but let's see what happens. Finding a little bit of resistance there. Is there some news going on right now? Somebody talking right now? What is happening? Is there something going on? We got some news at 10 a.m., but that's really all. Michigan sentiment and new home sales at 10 a.m. today. Market pulled back nicely after hitting that previous day low there. Good thing we already had that identified and we knew that was coming up there. We knew. No guessing, just playing the chart here. Right now, market trying to find some support here, 68s. On the book map right now, there's some liquidity popping up there at that point of control right there. It's not looking very hot right now. See what happens here at the 66s, 68s. Right now, pulling back all the way down there, 65. So nice little drop there from the 75s down to the 65s now. Beautiful. Will they be able to save this? Are they going to hold it up here at the 60s? Market just dumping right now. That previous day low was just fucking money right there for a short. Absolute money. See what happens here at the lows again. Will we try to bounce or they keep moving lower again? 60s in play here. '60s giving it up on the book map right now, showing that 60 area, having a little bit of liquidity right there. We get through 60s, go down there 55s next. There we go, through the 60s now, 59s coming up there. See if we get this move down there, 55s or lower. Down there, 57's beautiful. Look at this thing. Oh my gosh. What a short. Look at that short there, boys and girls. From the 74s down there to the 56s now. Market's still going lower here, down to the 56s now. Looking for a pushback up possibly here to get some action. Need a little pushback up. I like to get a pushback up, test those lows again. See if that low of the day will turn into resistance here. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out, blow up that like button. It's free to like. Market really just not finding the support here. All the way down there to the 55s now. Oh, we got that 49 pivot down there. Possibly hit that 49 pivot 50 area and then pop back up here. The NASDAQ hit the 12,043 right where that previous day low was. Pushing back up right now, up to the 56s. So let's see what kind of consolidation we get here. This sets up for another short opportunity. Nice little push back up off the lows already. Up there, 59, 60s. There's some news coming out at 10 a.m. this morning as well. I like to see a pushback up here. Try to test that low of day from that 60s, 62 area again. Remember that was the low of day there, 61, 62. So we push back up into that level, get stuck, and then get that move down. No positions open. No positions open. Waiting for that 10 a.m. news to come out. 10 a.m. news here. See people complaining about trade of 8. Everything seems to be working on my side. New subscriber, let's go. We got those 10 a.m. numbers, market bouncing here at the 55s. Really like to see this kind of get back up in that 62 level. Right now it's just not really showing that support there, so need a little bit more of a pushback up to get short. I don't want to short right at the bottom. I don't want to short right at the bottom. Got numbers coming out in 8 minutes. 8 minutes. Numbers at 8 minutes. That little pop back up. Still looking for this to kind of pop back up into that fair value gap area and see what happens then. And like I said, I got news coming out in 7 minutes. 7 minutes for the news. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, subscribe button, you know what to do. Let's go. The news this morning is home sales and some other bull crap. Home sales in Michigan, Fed inflation, I guess. Looking to see if we get a little pushback up here, kind of take out some stops above this level here, and then we come back down. I see everybody really pissed off about Trade-Evate right now. Sorry, guys, I'm not Trade-Evate. The NASDAQ bouncing back up there, holding the lows right now. The ES trying to push back up here. We got those numbers coming out in about 5 minutes, so pretty much just waiting for those numbers to come out. Once those numbers come out, we can think about doing something, but right now, market just kind of consolidating here at the 55, 57 level. On the book map right now, you can see that 60 area there, and then up, not much really going on above us. The point of control up there at the 67, so right now, just kind of sitting here. I think the market's waiting for that news at 10 a.m. News at 10 a.m. here. 4 minutes. Market right now just waiting for these numbers, data to come out. News at 10 a.m. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. We got 554 likes. We got 2,200 people watching. Let's go. 2 minutes till the news here. 2 minutes. Had a really good short setup here on the 1 minute chart. The problem is I just didn't want to short with that news coming out. You can see here on the 1 minute chart, pretty much what we were looking for is just push back up into this level, getting that little kind of liquidity sweep there. You can see how we basically pushed back above these two candles for a second, got that liquidity sweep, took out those stops, and then came right back down. So this was your short entry there on the 1 minute chart, but because that data is coming out here at 10 a.m., I did not take it, but we'll see what happens here after the data comes out. We got about 20 seconds here. Let's see what happens with this level there. And here we go. Data is out. The data is here. Market pushing back up there, 58s. Got that pivot point on the SPY down there, 393.73. So right now that's acting as support here. I think if we get below that, wow. That low of day again getting tested, jumping around there. They held that low of day once again there at the 50s. They cracked this low of day. We got that 49 pivot point right there. So through the 49s, the next pivot's down there at the 24s. Would be what you're looking at below that 55 level. 54s. Market chopping around right here at the 54s. Testing that low there at the 53s. and holding down there at the lows. So see if they're going to try to squeeze this back up now. Get that squeeze back up into the 60s here. There it is, 60. We got that massive gap in the SPY to still think about. Just because we're down here at this lows doesn't mean we're just going to keep going lower and lower. More thinking we get some volatile pops back to the upside here. And just like that, volatile pop back to the upside. Nice little breakout back up there. 65s now pushing. Get that point of control on the book map right now. You can see that 67 level point of control here. I think that 67 level gets tested here. I think they're testing that 67 here, point of control. What do you think? Looks like it. That dotted yellow line up there, that point of control area, that 67 is kind of what I'm looking at here. To push up, to hit that level. Getting a lot of volatility down here right now. Got 65 up there coming up next. So through that 65, try to get up there. 67s or higher. Getting hot in here. Ugh. Got the 70 popping up there on the book map now. 70 level up there. I think if we get over 64s here, things get interesting again. Right now, pulling back into this fair value gap right there. Oh, we got two fair value gaps there. Just didn't have the power to get their 67s. We got to 66s, 65.50. See what happens here now. Kind of just looking at it like this. Get that pop back out here. Market right now at the 58s here. On the book map right now, we got that 56 level down there. And then all the way down there to the 51s possible. So right now, 61's acting as resistance here. Let's see what happens. If I can try to hold this down. Get through that 58 level again. Test those lows down there. Right now, at that 57 level, trying to hold it up here. Get through 57. I think we go down, down, down through here. 56 is sitting there. Trying to hold it up here. The iceberg orders. I don't know why this thing's always... Right now, market sitting here at this kind of higher low area, 56s, so... Kind of waiting to see if we get back over 62 here. Possibly get moving back up here. There's a seller sitting at 62 right now. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. It's free to like. We're live on YouTube. Fresh Cash Friday, baby. On the 15-minute chart right now, you can see a lot of indecision here on the 15-minute chart. So we just been kind of chopping around here. Holding those lows there at the 52 so far. So 15-minute chart, you can see that pivot point right there at the 49s. 49 pivot point down there on the ES right now. 3-minute chart looking weak here. My trade of 8's working. Trade of 8 is working for me. Right now, sitting down here at the lows at the 55 area, the NASDAQ making new lows, the ES holding up right now. What will happen here? That pivot point down there at the 49s on the ES. Will we touch that pivot point? The ES, the SPY pivot point, 393.75 pivot. So, looking to see if we get this sell through the low of day. The low of day so far, they're at the 52s. 52 low of day right now. Holding up there right here. Looking like we might crack the low of day here. Getting close. The NASDAQ definitely making those lower lows. The ES right now holding up there at the low of day. Who will win the battle? I think we're going to crack the low of day here. Or at least we're sitting there right now. 52s testing it, testing it. Cracking the low of day. 52s for a second. Market down there to the low 51s again. Got some Fed members speaking, I guess, here at 10:15. Expect some volatility. Market down there through the 50s now. Like I said, making new lows here. Possible move down there, 49, 40, 50, 45s possible. Through that 48s next. You can see here on the book map that 48, 49 level trying to hold it up, and then after that 45s. So what I would like to see now is we push back up again, kind of testing into that 52, 54 level here. Market pushing back up off of that pivot point on the ES. We literally bounced perfectly off of that pivot point. 49s. Look at that. 49 right there, the 55s. Let's go. The SPY trying to hold that pivot there as well. Little rippy back up here. Wow. Wow, look at those fair value gaps, how well they've been working out there. Got denied right there, 56. Back down there, 53, 51s again. Market looking like it wants to go lower here. Let's see. We just keep bouncing around this 50 area. Get below the 50s, like I said, 45, 46s being down there. We keep testing that 50. We get through that 50 to 49 there. You can see 46, 45 down there. Right now, ripping back up there, 55s again. That point of control area now sitting at 55s on the book map here. See if we break this 50 area strong, get down there 46s, 48s. That pivot point on the SPY right now, 393.75, holding us up there. We got the pivot point on the ES at the 49s here. We're either going to get stuck here at 55 again and roll off, or we're going to squeeze back up. Let's see. That 55, 56 level key area right now. They're going to test those lows here one more time. So testing that 50 level again. Looking to see if we get through that 50. We got that pivot point on the SPY right there holding us up. So we got to get through that 50 level and try to move down there 45, 46s. Need the NASDAQ to lose it right here. The NASDAQ trying to hold up as well. Try to make that low, that new low below 50s here. Right there at the 50s holding. Get through 50, go down there to the 46s. The SPY getting tighter and tighter at that pivot point there. 394 on the pivots. That 393.75 level on the SPY here. Trying to break to the downside here. And back up there, that 56s again. If it gets over 56, starts to look more bullish here, but as long as it stays below 56, it's definitely bearish. They keep getting stuck at 56, that point of control now. Getting tighter and tighter here at 56s. And now dumping back down. 56 holding us down here. We get this break through the low of day 49, the low of day so far. We can try to move down here into the 40s, 46s, 45s. At 56 level, the battle. Trying to get this back above 56s here. If they get back above 56, the bulls start to push again. Getting tighter and tighter here at the 52, 53s. The NASDAQ being stubborn right now. The NASDAQ holding up. So the ES is holding up here at the lows. That fine line in the sand right now. Which way is she going to go? Cotton Eye Joe. The MACD trying to cross on the 3-minute chart here. That point of control still at the 55, 56 level. They're going to keep testing that point of control here, trying to get through there on the book map right now, but having trouble. Once again, pulling back. Will this finally be the dip? And once again, pulling back here. If we lose that 50 support, I don't see how this thing doesn't just get murdered to the downside here. Still sitting there at the fucking 50s. Going sideways now. Looks like we're going to sell through here. Come on, baby. Give me that move down there, 45, 46s. Currently short from the 54s. We can just break 50 here. 49 50s. $48 on the book map here. 49, 48's there. I do not want this below 50. See what happens to get this back above 56s. Still holding there at the 50s. There it goes. Back up there, 56 level, trying to push through there. So now you're looking for, I'd say, at least 60 or higher. If they can push through, 56 is strong. We got stuck right there, 55.25. So got to get above 56 here. That point of control right now on the book map here, 56 level, 55 actually. Move down a little bit. Got that point of control to get through there at the 55 level and then try to push up there towards the 60s. There's that push. Beautiful. 56s already. See if we can push up there to the 60s now. Got that resistance here at the 56s. Over 56s go to the 60s next. Pushing up there now, almost to the 57s. Like I said, pushing up there to the 60s, being a target here if you're long from the bottoms. A little choppy action there. Oh. Got some chop here at the 55, 50 level. The chop is real. Still trying to, I think it's still trying to push up their 60s though. As long as they can hold down here in the 50s. The NASDAQ trying to hold up. The ES trying to push up as well. The SPY has been stuck below the VWAP all morning long, basically. That VWAP area there on the SPY holding it down hard. This chop zone here at the 50s battle right now. NASDAQ once again testing the lows here. The ES right there at the lows. If the NASDAQ starts dumping here, I think the ES dumps below 50. Just a lot of chop down here. Like it wants to dump, but holding up here at the 50s right now still. Ugh. That pivot point on the ES here, 49s, I think that's holding us up pretty strong right now. So if we get below that 49 level, we got the next pivot all the way down there at the 22s or 25 levels. So there's that possibility of going down there. 25s here today. We hit 49s again there, bounced it right back up. We got that 48 area on the book map right now, holding up support there. We got that pivot point on the SPY, 393.75 pivot trying to hold us up there as well. The SPY has been just riding that pivot all morning long here. Literally all morning that SPY has been sitting there at the pivot. And back up there to the 52s. The NASDAQ just bounced pretty strong off of that low. And the NASDAQ ES both trying to hold there at the bottom. We've pretty much just gone sideways now since 10 o'clock. Once again, testing that 55, 54s. Got that point of control here on the book map. 55s holding it down again. That 55 level there. We got stuck there earlier. They got to get it above that. Then you got 60s up there. So once again, that point of control acting as resistance here. Market trying to squeeze back up after holding down there at the bottom for so long. And then now the levels you're looking at, this 55, 57 level, and then 58s, 59s up there, 60s kind of looking for. There's that push to the 58s now. See if they're going to push us all the way above 60 next. The first time the SPY trying to push above that VWAP area. I'll be amazed if they pull this back down now. I think we at least test 62s here. But I have been wrong before. Right now, that 55 level holding up on the book map as support now. Remember earlier it was resistance. They're trying to hold it up as support right now. And then try to get that push up there to the 60s or higher. The SPY right now, 54.50 on the SPY. That VWAP's right there at the 54.72. And that's been holding it down all morning. So will it have power to get through it? That 58 test again. I think we're going 60s. We're going 60s. Trying to push up there into the 60s now. We got the high so far there at 59 on the dot. 59 on the dot. That's right where that 60 liquidity is sitting at on the book map here. Kind of want to see it hold that point of control again there at the 55, stay above that to be the bulls, to stay in it. Need to basically try to hold that 55 level there, but it's not holding. Things a battle right now. Pulling back into this 50 level again, 52s. See if they're going to dump this right through 50s now. 49 being the low down there. They keep testing that 49 low. They're going to break it at some point here. That SPY keeps touching that pivot point. 393.75 pivot on the SPY. Keeps holding up. That SPY loses that pivot. We're going down, down, down. The NASDAQ selling off right now as well. So will the ES finally break out here? Break to the downside. Below 50s. Looking for that move down here into the 45, 46 level next. If we break 50 strong. NASDAQ selling. The ES sitting right there at the 49s. Break that 49 level. Try to get down there 46s quickly. It's an absolute battle here. It's a battle, 49s. '49s once again getting tested here. How many times can they test it before it breaks? The million-dollar question. The NASDAQ looking like it wants to break that low of day as well. Both the ES and the NASDAQ both at the low of days here. Low of days. So we broke through that 49 for a second. Got 48 on the book map, trying to hold it up here. If we can get through that level there. Try to get down here 45, 46s. And they're still holding down there. 55, 50, 50s. That SPY pivot just does not want to break. It's not going to break, it said. Said, you shall not pass. Oh, man. 49s. Come on. Do something here. This is painful. Why is it always like this? I swear. Anytime I'm live on YouTube, it just fucking market just goes sideways for hours. It's guaranteed. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop trading. Just cannot get that break below 49s here. Still trying to hold it up there, 49s. And once again, back to the 49s. It's finally happening. Breaking 49s here, but can it go lower? Nope. It can't. What a amazing day. What an amazing time to be alive. I love trading so much. Just sticking a 1 point fucking range for hours. Perfect. Making so much money over here. I'm getting rich. 1 point range, baby. And back up there above 50s again. That fucking pivot on the SPY just holding up there. That 393.75 pivot on the SPY does not want to break. There's somebody sitting there just going, we are not going to go lower today. We're not going to go lower. We're not going to go higher. We're just going to go right to the 50s for the entire day, baby. Fucking nuts. Market looked like it wants to push back up, hit that 55 level again here. Point of control, 55s. Pushed up there, 56, 53, 54s. Trying to get that 55 push up here. Look at that 3-minute chart here, just holding down there perfectly at the 49s for the last over an hour now. Market trying to push back up here now. I'm thinking that, like I said, that 55, 56 level, that point of control wants to get retested. Get over that 55, 56 level. We go to the 60s again. Right now, pushing up there to that point of control there at the 54, 55 level right now. And once again, testing 55s here. Get over that 55 level, that point of control here, see what happens. The NASDAQ trying to hold the lows, the ES holding the lows. You can see that 55 level just acting as resistance right now. Market just cannot catch a break right here. They're trying to hold it here at the 51, 52 level. They're trying to get that push up there. That point of control is up there at the 55 level, holding it down right now. The SPY needs to boost right now. Boost! To get through that point of control area, 55s. And once again, trying to test that 55 level. Looking like it wants to at least get 57s here. Let's see. Once again, battling right there at that point of control on the book map there, the 55s. They can keep pushing, maybe try to push that 60 area next. I'm gonna go to the bathroom real quick. Market's pushing. Oh, she's boosting. Market up there, almost to the 60s now. Like I said, looking at that push up there to the 60s. And then over that, get like 62, 65s next. Right there at the VWAP right now on the SPY, that SPY VWAP at the 394.60 area. Will that hold us down? Right now on the book map, trying to take out that 60 level. Should be able to push 60s here. Let's see. We said that earlier. We said that earlier. Going members only here for Fresh Cash Friday. It's 11 o'clock lunchtime. Member only lunchtime. Member only lunchtime here. Market still trying to push up here. That 60 level looking like it wants to get flirted with, maybe touched, you know, a little touch of that 60 level next. The SPY right there at that VWAP right now. So the SPY get above the VWAP here. Possible. Let's see. What's up, what's up, what's up? We're live, Fresh Cash Friday. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out, blow up that like button. It's free to like. Share the stream on your Twitter, tell your grandma, your uncle, your sister, your mother. Tell everybody, tell your whole family. Tune in live every morning, 9:15 a.m. live. Hit the subscribe button as well. All right, looking to see if we can get this pushed through the 60s here. I took a long off the bottom down there from the 50s. Taking some profit up here in the 60s now. Let's see if I can get that last one more fill here, 59, beautiful. And I got one more target up there, 62s. We'll let that one ride for now. Put my stop here to guarantee at least the 56s, but we'll see if this keeps having momentum here to push through the 60s next. Up there to the 60s. On the book map right now, trying to hold us down there. They're holding us down, they said. '60s getting tapped. They're like I said, wanting to touch that 60 here. There's that touch. We got the touch. We got the touch. Can we get through 60 now? That's the million-dollar question. That 60 area right now getting tested once again here on the Lux Algo app. You can see that kind of breaking out of this trend right now and trying to push up here. 60s gone on the book map now, so we should be able to push through 60s here. Already got through 60 right there. Can we go 62s? We're getting above the SPY pivot. I mean, the SPY VWAP for the first time on the 5-minute chart. I'm actually using the 1,000 tick chart today. This is the 1,000 tick chart here. I go back and forth sometimes between the 1,000 and the 2,000 depending on the action. Got my stop at the 56s here. Long from the 50s. At least we guarantee at least 5 handles here. Maybe a little bit more of a pullback before pushing above 60s again. I have the patterns turned on with Lux Algo. So possibly getting stopped out here, 56s. Oh, that was close. Close. Very close right there. Kind of interested to see if we get above that 60 level here. Need to show some strength. Get these little dojis right there. We don't like those dojis. We don't like those dojis. We want to get pushing boner candles, baby. There's that pushback up there, the 60s now. All right, we should be able to get through 60s here. Let's see. Are we going to get through 60s? Give me that 62 push. I'll take 61.75. There's a seller at 62 right now, so I'm going to put 61.75. If we get this pop above 60 here. No pop. No pop. You get no pop today. Where's the boner candles when you need them, you know? Oh, boner candle. Right when I said that, we got a boner candle. Couldn't have made that up. I literally just said, where's a boner candle when you need one? And there it was. Literally popped up on the chart. You gotta love it when it happens like that. Sometimes you just get lucky. You just call for the boner candle and it just happens. It just boing, pops right up there. Will we get filled here? 61.75. Let's look. I think so. I think it's gonna happen. I believe. You gotta believe. Little train, the contract that could. The contract that could. Do. Come on, little contract. You can do it, little buddy. You can get there. You can get there. 61.75. Come on, little buddy. Come on, little buddy. You're so close. Oh. Little buddy, come on. He's so close. Rooster crowing. Got 61.50 there on that push. I was looking for 61.75. I think we're still going to get it. Just have to wait a little bit longer. Market's trying to push back up off of the lows there this morning. We consolidated there at the 50s for fucking 1 hour. 1 hour of consolidation. All right. Come on. 61.75. Just take me out here. Come on. Hit it. Hit it. Did it hit? Oh, God, it hit finally. Thank God. So now up there are the 62s. Things are starting to get interesting here now. Now we got this resistance coming up there, 65 level. To see what happens, 65s next. And then after that, you got that low of day from yesterday right there. The previous day low at the 74s. MACD bullish. The market trying to push up here. Let's see what happens today. Oh, look at that. We pushed to the 62s and then pulled right back down there. A coincidence? I don't know. It's like, are we in bull mode? Are we just going to keep grinding higher now? Or are we going to turn back down? The $1 million question. The $1 million question here. Oh, not 1 second. 1 mini. I want the 1 mini chart. Right now, holding this trend line since that move from the 48s, pushing up there, that trend line on the 1 minute chart here. Right now, holding that trend there. So the market finding some resistance there at the 62s. Getting that pullback, possibly pullback here like 56s. Right now, the SPY at that VWAP again. Bunch of buyers just stepped up here on the book map. That 57, 55 level. Look at that. Pretty thick down there. See if they're going to start pushing this back up. And then look for that push up there. 63s or higher. 64, 65s. There's that push 63s. Beautiful. Taking some profit here. Look at this push back up. Let's see if we can get filled. 63, 64, 65s. Trying to get filled here. 63 now. I'm going to move that 63 to 65. 64 is a little higher. Go 63.25 here. On the book map now, a bunch of liquidity coming there. 63s, trying to hold it down. But I still think we're going to push. Get over that 62, 65 level. 62s, go try to go to the 65s next. Watching the 62 push. Get through that 62 level. Try to get there above 65s next. There we go. Trying to push up here again. Can we push through the 65s? Buyer coming in there, 62, 61 area. Will that be enough to squeeze it? Oh, he's gone. He popped up there for a second. He said, no, I'm out of here. See if we can get the 63 push here. 63s. Like it wants it. It really wants it, I think. $63s, trying to push through there, trying to get that 63.25 fill here. Big buyer just popped up there on the bookmap 62s, so we're trying to get this push through the 63s next. There we go, beautiful. Can we get some more? Up there, 64, 65s. Absolutely beautiful. Let's go. We're pushing 64, 50s, looking for this push up here. I actually added to this position because I was like, this thing's going. All right, look at that. Fucking let's go, boys and girls. Look at, I got filled there. I don't even know how I got filled there. Perfect. So I was actually adding. That's something I never really do. So you saw I took a little bit of profit here, 62s. And then as we were holding here, I was like, all right, I started adding. So I actually like had my targets on these earlier contracts there at 63. So I added their 62 and then sold into that push up right there. So that was the plan. On the day right now, we're up $2,300 on the day. Not the best day ever, but it is Friday. Fresh Cash Friday, so I'm pretty happy with that. I felt really good with that last trade, though. That was like I said, normally I don't do that, but my whole thing is, like, if I'm sitting here and I'm, like, confident this thing's gonna go, 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 it's just like, fucking let's add to it. You know, we took a little bit off right here. We're basically buying this pullback here. We bought the pullback. We then sold one there. We bought more here, 61. So at that point, I'm just like, took a little bit of profit there, 62. Bought another one, 61s, as we were holding that strength there. So I actually saw somebody on Twitter the other day post something about this idea of, you know, basically what we're looking for is, you know, while we're in the trade, just because we're in the trade, just because we have a position does not mean that, you know, we can't add to it. We can't manage the trade while we're in it. You know, it's too many times I get into a trade too many times and I'm like, oh, I just sit there and I'm like, well, it's going to go up. You know, I'm like, everything's lining up here. Look at this. Everything was perfectly lined up for that push. So, you know, why not add to this position? That was pretty much my theory here, getting through 66s. Up there, the 68s now. So, felt pretty good about that. Always nice to have a, you know, have a plan. And there's that nice little push up there from the 48s now up there to the almost 68s. Now the question is, where do we go from here? The SPY was just holding that pivot all day, all morning long. I should probably just walk away with $2,300. It is Friday. But hey, who knows? Let's see. What's more? What's more? Get more money, more money. If you guys haven't hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. Let's go. Blow up the like button. Sometimes I just get like, I feel like I'm running. Oh man, 6:30 here in Hawaii already. Wow. A gap fill, that would be fucking massive if we got a gap fill on the SPY today. I mean, I guess it wouldn't be insane, but right now we're at 95. I mean, the gap fill would basically, if you see here on the SPY, that's your gap fill all the way back up here, 400. So it's a pretty big gap fill, but anything's possible. It's only 11:30. But I'd be a little impressed. I'd be a little impressed if this thing gap fills here, but who knows? Maybe when Bullard starts speaking, the market just fucking goes straight up. Straight up. We'll find out. All right, market still kind of bulling out here. Bulling out. That's a little push off that trend line. I guess Bullard speaking, so here we go. When the Fed starts speaking, crazy things can happen, so just got to be careful here, my friends. It's a big buyer right now on the book map here at the 67s. Market push up there 68 so far. That next push would get us up there, I think, above 70s. Bunch of sellers sitting there 68, 69s right now, trying to hold it down. Look at all the sellers sitting there. There's a big old wall there at 68. So we get through that. I mean, we get through that wall of sellers. I would say we go above 70 here if they keep spiking it like they're doing it. Bullard just has to say the right thing, the right time. That wall still sitting there. On the 1 minute chart right now, we're holding that trend line. So see if this is going to start to push back up here. Look for that break over 70s from this 66 level. Consolidating here, 63, 64s. Both the NASDAQ and the ES kind of pulling back here on the 15-minute charts. Ugh. Market pulling back here, 61, 62s. We lost that trend line there on the 1-minute chart. Market right now at the 62s. Will there be some buyers coming in here? Still holding up here at the 60s. Can they push it back up? I'd love to see a break over 70s here. Kind of like setting up for that push here. That push all the way over 70s right here. Is it going to happen? Did I just make the market move again? Did I literally just say I'm looking for that push to the 70s? Let's go. 68s right now acting a resistance. We get over that 68s. We go up there into the 70s next. Market trying to push through the 68s here. '70s look pretty good on the book map right now to get through there. So push up here into the 70s. Look at this thing. We're going all the way to the 70s. I swear, I literally just said that I want to see us push the 70s, and there we go. He's too good. He's too good. He's too good. There is a push to the 70s. Come on. Who's doing it like we're doing it? Who's doing it like we're doing it? Look at this push up there. To the 71s. Getting filled. Almost. 71, 75. Looking for a fill here. I think we can go all the way 73s or higher. Oh, come on. Every time I get all excited, I'm like, look at this. It's going to happen. And then it pulls back on me. We pushed up there 71. So looking for a little bit more over 70s here. You can see that previous day low there at the 74s. So you think in 74 area being the target here for this to push up above 70s. Little battle here at the 70s. Getting close to that previous resistance here on the chart from earlier that we got stuck at. MACD is bullish. Everything looking good for continuation. Just need to show more strength here. Get through that 72, 73 level. Push up there. 74s. Back up there to the 70s again. Can we push 71s? I'll take some fill at 71s. Oh, yeah, baby. Come on. 71 push. There we go. 71 getting filled there. I got 71, 75 for my next fill. Can we make it higher, though? Can we go higher? There we go. 72 is pushing now. Let's go all the way, baby. Got one more contract here. 72.25. 72.75, sorry. Can we get that last fill here? Break even on the stop. And then I might be done for the day. Through the 72s right here. And trying to get filled. Getting filled. Let's go, baby. He can't stop. He won't stop. Up $3,000 on the day. Not bad. Friday, I'll take it. $3,000 a day. It's been some ups, been some downs. Not gonna lie, it's not been an easy day by any means. But yeah, we crushed that reversal, I think. There's that push to the 74s now. Let's go. All right, what do you think? I think $3,000 on a Friday. $3,000 on a Friday ain't a bad Friday. That's what I'm thinking. That's what I'm thinking here. I could keep trading. I could. But fuck, there is nothing worse than giving back profit on a Friday. So, I don't know. We'll give it a little bit more time here just in case it starts going crazy again, but as of right now, I'm just going to play it safe and just be really patient here. I'm going to wait 15 more minutes. Unless we get another good setup in the next 15 more minutes, we'll see. But right now, just looking to see. I'm not sure we're going to get a gap fill today. I see people talking about the gap fill, but if that happens, it would be massive. I don't know. I guess I've been wrong before. But that gap fill would put us all the way back up to 4,020 area. I guess it's not really that much. It's only about 40 points, huh? Pretty much at this point, we just want to see us get above. We want to get above that 74, 76 level. Turn that into support. We don't want to keep getting stuck there. So just going to make sure that we don't get stuck right there. I'm going to go to the bathroom one more time. I got to keep drinking too much water. Oh, wow. There's that push over 74 now. We're still going. Okay, we're going gap fill today, boys. It's a gap fill. It's happening. All right, push up there into the 80s. A bunch of resistance just popped up there in the 80s right now. 78 level on the book map right now. The market pushing up there, 77, 78s, trying to squeeze through that level there. Will they have power to get through that 80 level next? Got to get above 80s here. If you want to go to 100, you got to go through 80s. Right now, got above that 74 level from earlier, that resistance. So, interesting move here. Those 80s up there, sitting heavy right now. Kind of watching to see what to do here now. That 74 level turning into support there. Do we turn that into support? Keep squeezing through the 80s. We saw on the book map there's a lot of 80 sellers sitting there right now. They need to hold this 74 level. They want to go through 80s. That SPY pivot on the SPY 397.21 SPY pivot. Do I put a limit buy order above 74? Probably not on that position. Just wait for a pullback and then look for that next opportunity here. Kind of pull back here on the 3-minute chart. Maybe pull back 68, 69 level, 67s possible. There's that pullback 71s. Hitting that 80 EMA on the 3-minute chart. Both the NASDAQ and the ES got stuck there from that high of earlier. Really want that 74 level here to turn into support. That was that previous high earlier, remember? That's that, and that's also the previous day low here. So we need to turn that previous day low into support. On the book map right now, you can see that 70 level sitting there. Got 69, still pulling back here. So a little bit more of a pullback than we have liked. I would have liked to see that 74 level just act as support there, but we'll see what happens here. One minute chart. Get back over that 74 level. I think we can start pushing again. Bunch of liquidity stacking up there on the book map right now, but on the 1 minute chart here, we're kind of like getting ready for that next little leg up if we can get this pushed through here. So right now, that 74 level acting as resistance. Getting tight there on that trend line again. I'd say you really want to hold kind of 68, 68's kind of wants to hold here, needs to hold. Don't want to lose that 68 support here. '68's bouncing. It's pretty much it's gotta like find support here and start bouncing back up to keep this trend going. For the bulls to stay in power here. Holding that 68 level, can we get this squeeze back up? The $1 million question. See you next week, Christian. We'll be live Monday morning, but I'm still live for a little bit longer. Kind of waiting to see what happens here. We're going to hold that 70 level, possibly getting long back above 74s here for that push above 80s. So just kind of waiting to see if there's going to be one more push up here. One more push up here. We got to get above that 74 level again, though. That would be my entry to get long over 74s. Once again, having all that trouble there at the 68, 70 level. Needs to hold. The bulls need to show some strength here. Music's intense right now. I think we might see 65s here now. They can't hold 68, 65 on the book map sitting down there. Market is grinding lower after pushing up to that high. The NASDAQ getting stuck there. The ES getting stuck at that 74 level. And right now just pulling back down here. 65s looks like it's going to get touched. And there you go. 65s getting touched there. Pretty much the line in the sand now. Market is trending lower right now here on the 1 minute chart. You can see on the 3 minute chart, just in that trend lower back to this area we broke out of earlier, that 68 level. Will we hold here and start to push back up now? I think if we get back above 70, start looking for some long opportunities. But we got to get above 70, maybe 72s. 70, 72 level would have to be broken to get long again. Right now, still just looking pretty much like it wants to keep pulling back here. You got that next support down there, 61 area, so. Big buyer just popped up on the book map here. Big buyer on the book map, trying to hold up 65s. Will he be able to support it there? Right now, bouncing off that 21 EMA on the 3-minute chart. Let's see what happens here. Let's get this back above 70s. We're back above 68s here now. Market pushing back up 68s here. They're moving the point of control back up. 67 on the point of control now here on the book map. You got to get this back over. I just wanted it above 70, possibly. Get above 70, confirm that we're going to start pushing again, and then we can get long above 70. But as of right now, it's just kind of chopping around here at the 66, 65s. So no real point in doing anything until we get that clear kind of breakout back over 70 here. Then kind of go like this. Go do, and then look for that move higher off that next kind of higher low area thingy-majiggy. Right now, we want to see this hold there. Trying to push back up here. Hitting that 69, 70 level again. Book map needs to push up. Trying to hold here at 65, 67. Let's see. Trying to get that push back above 70 to get excited about getting long here. That's kind of what I'm looking at. I want this little cup to form. Get a cup and then handle. Got some buyers coming here on the book map right now at that 66 level right below that point of control. We got some icebergers right there at the 68.75s. There we go. That push back above 70s here. I want to get that 72 push. Got to get above that 72 level here. You can see on the chart right now, the 1 minute chart, kind of that idea here. Getting back above 72 here. Get back above 72 and then we can continue higher. Need to get this push up into the 70s strong. MACD needs to curl up. We got the 80 EMA, the 21 EMA on the 3 minute chart holding us up right now. So everything kind of looking good, but just need more action here. We need more volume. Turn up the volume, somebody. And having trouble getting through the 70s there. That's why I said that 72 level is what I was looking for to get long. They didn't want to get long before that. And there's that pullback again to the 66s. Not liking that dump right there, to be honest. Down there, the 64s now. Market just kind of stuck here now. Pretty much at this point, we got to get above that 72 level. I don't know if I'd want to be shorting down here, but tricky one. Tricky. If you guys haven't already hit that like button, help me out. Blow up that like button. We got 871 likes on the stream. Can we get 900? Let's go. Move your little mouses. Move your little mouses, people. Testing 65s here. Looking weak across every time frame right now, so no real point in buying the dip here just yet. Wait for confirmation that we're going to go higher first. Right now, everything's looking like it just wants to go down, so we got to wait. Time's at almost 12:30 now, middle of the day here. It's Friday. What are they going to do? Where is the market going to end up by the end of day? If only we knew where the market was going to be by the end of the day, it would just make our lives so much easier. We could all just get long or get short and just walk away. Right now, still holding there at 65s. Sun Park, it just takes time, man. It takes years of experience here. Years. I think the best way to build up your patience is also just to basically every time you do something, you think about jumping into a trade and you're like doing something stupid. You think about what it feels like to lose money. That's you gotta be able to like know that if you touch fire, you're going to get burnt. And that's the same thing with the stock market. If you end up placing a bad trade, you end up FOMOing in, whatever it is, you're going to get burnt. So the same way that if you touch fire, you're going to get burnt. Well, if you make a bad trade trading, you're going to get burnt. So building up that mental awareness that if I make a bad choice trading, I will pay the price. And a lot of times, the biggest problem a lot of people have is just not having patience. Just to wait for the right setups. It's hard. I even have problems doing it. Fuck around and find out. That's the story of my life right there. Market holding that 64 level here. Let's see. You got to get above that. Like I said, 72, needing to get above 72 here. We're going to have that resistance again there at the 70s. So if we get over 72, possibly start to break back out here. Get back above. We're holding that 51, 21, and the 80 EMA right now on the 3-minute chart. So the setup is there. We just need more power. Needed more power. We got 920 likes. We only need 80 more likes. Come on. We got 1,500 people watching. We only need 80 more likes to get to 1,000 likes for Fresh Cash Friday. Remember, it's free to like. Once again, getting stuck there at the 69, 70 level. Market needs to show some strength here and try to get above that 70 here, or it's going to get turned back down. If I was a short, I would be shorting here, thinking this is going to make another leg down. So got to be careful. If you're trying to get long there, be careful. There's that turn back down, like I said. Market down there, the 63s. Market not looking hot right here. Possibly get below 60s next. Little pop back up there. New subscriber. Let's go. If you guys haven't hit that subscribe button, a like button, you know what to do. We need 26 more likes on the stream to get 1,000 likes. Come on now. Let's go. Pushing back up here into the 69s again. Still here. We're still here, Davey Day Trader. Nothing else to do today. It's raining outside here in Hawaii. I'm getting ready to be done, though. Wow. Market is chopping around here at 67, 68s right now. Starting to look a little bit better for the Bulls right now. On the book map right now, squeezing up here. Need that 72 break, though. We need 72 to break through. Still can't get above 72s here. They're battling 70s again. That 70 level holding us down there. And looks like we're just going to chop around here. I'm going to just fucking walk away. It's not happening. It's almost 12:30. Well, it is 12:30 here. Middle of the day. Market's just chopping around here. So, I'm over it. I'm done. I'm walking away. Fresh Cash Friday. Take my money and run away now. So, I was hoping for that push back above 72. We got stuck right there at 71 again. And just chopping sideways basically now. So, maybe it pushes later on today, but I don't want to stick around here and do something stupid. So, I'm going to go ahead and just walk away. I'm going to walk away. I'm going to walk. Have a good weekend, everybody. I'll see you here 9:15 a.m. live Monday morning. Let's go. If you haven't already hit that subscribe button, you know what to do. I'll see you guys then. Peace to the Middle East. Something like that. Thanks for watching. Appreciate your support. I'll put up some videos this weekend talking about maybe today, blah, 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 and all that fun stuff. So I'll see you guys then. Peace.